Hello everybody, Marcos Villegas for the Boxing Channel, standing here with the one and only Iron Mike Tyson, former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. I'm good, thank you, Mike, and you're having this event here with your charity. Tell me a little bit about it and how you got involved.
Mike Tyson Care. And the reason I got involved because my wife has been piggybacking off of other organizations to raise money, and by doing this, it was possible to raise money for 7,000 homeless kids, and not only get them school supplies, but get them Medicaid. You know, there's been some people that haven't been to a doctor in 5 or 6 years, you know, and this is something I felt good about doing. I was able to get people jobs with certain hotels, and I just didn't understand that gratifying feeling, and I just decided this is something I wanted to do so far in my life, to get back to society, because I was one of those homeless kids that once for my family, and I think it only the person who was most satisfied for doing this job, I thought, was myself.
Very interesting. Mike, what do you imagine when you were fighting, if you were to think 20 years from now I'm going to be doing all these things in entertainment with your show? Did you ever imagine you would fall into all that?
No, I was too self-consumed with myself. I had no concept of the future in that perspective. You know, I'm just so happy that I'm still here and functioning and I'm healthy and I'm able to help people less fortunate than myself and be in something bigger than Mike Tyson and bigger than boxing.
Do you feel that ultimately this could be something that overshadows your boxing career legacy-wise?
Well, my goal would be to have a Mike Tyson Care Foundation in every state in the country.
Mike, of course, it's a big fight week, and I know you've probably been asked this the whole day, but what's your take on tomorrow night's main event between Pacquiao and Marquez?
Well, I don't know. No, this is what I have to say. They always had great fights. You know, the fighters are no problem, but we have problems with the judges. The judges is what the problem is, okay? And so until we get some government function to oversee boxing, it's always going to be who they want to win is going to win, you know, because this is the most corrupt sport and unorganized profession in the history of profession. And just the fact that the government won't oversee it is bad, and that's bad taste in itself. And that's the reason this is one of the fights that turn people away from boxing, because this is the only fight that people look forward to see Marquez and Pacquiao fight, really, because everything else is really not that happening right now. So when they did that with boxing, that's bad. So we got to see what the judges are going to do tonight. That's the main objection of the fight. You don't know who's going to win. We need to find out who's judging the fight, and were they judging the fights the last time these guys fought.
How'd you score the last 3 fights? Who'd you felt win? Because I know they were extremely close decisions and disputed as well.
Listen, I'm going to tell you one fight. I was at one fight, and I respect all these fighters, but I was at one fight when Pacquiao won with 1 point, and I don't understand that. I just don't understand how a guy could win by 1 point. I just don't know how that works. But it does. It's 1 point. How do you win by 1 point? How do you do that? It's the draw. Okay, how do you win by 1 point? You just don't do that. You just doesn't have 1 point. If the guy's 1 point better than you, how are you 1 point better than someone? It doesn't exist. Yeah. So until we have better judging, we'll get better decisions. But the fighters are great. The fighters are awesome. But we need to do something about judging. You
being the premier heavyweight, what do you think of the current crop of heavyweights, and more in specific, what do you think about the Klitschkos and their skills?
They're awesome fighters. They're great fighters. There's nothing you can take away from them, but we just need guys that are able to beat them, that's all.
Yeah. How Klitschko and you, how do you think that would have planned out?
I don't know.
In a dream fight?
I don't know. I'm not fighting them now, so I can't tell you how that fight.
Well, Mike, we appreciate it. Much luck with the charity. Here with Mr. Iron Mike Tyson, I'm Marcos Villegas for the Boxing Channel.